Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ifeoluwa Tomishola and this is Life with Ola. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk about food, lifestyle and all things in between. So please do well to like, press the red button by subscribing and press the bell just so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And if you're already part of my beautiful community, thank you, my tribe. I'm so glad for your constant support. Like, it encourages me to do more. So thank you so much. I'm sure the topic in the description box got you thinking, is she leaving the country? Together day, I'm still here. I don't just talk about trending thing right now for every Nigerian youth. At least twice a week, I'm meeting somebody that is traveling. It's either a friend of mine is calling me to say, oh, what's up? So do you have any bulk money that you want to borrow, that can borrow me for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks? You know that proof of funds. Or I just go on social media and then I'm seeing somebody's post already out of the country. Like, you ask me, anybody living in the country at the moment, we just the hustle. It's still part of the hustle. You want a better life for yourself. You want a better future for not just yourself but your future as well, like an extension, your future children and family, and even for those who already have children, you want that also for your generation to come. You want a better future. So yeah, to me, it's an investment if you can afford it. It actually makes me really happy when I see people who don't even like, not they're from a privileged background, people that are not, like they have this money, they just hustle their way and they're out of here. And if you ask me, they're doing well. Maybe not the kind of well that you would expect to happen in a month or two, but they've already made that move and they're doing the little that they can to better for themselves. And trust me, that is a huge progress at the moment. When I hear people want to travel these days, it's more like, for some people, I hear desperation, and from some people, I hear determination, and I hear somebody who has a vision for their lives, right? I honestly want to encourage us not to follow desperation, because at the end of the day, if you leave Nigeria with desperation, when you're traveling, you are not going to go and pick money on the street of London, on the street of Canada, on the street of Australia, on the street of USA. People still go there to struggle. Now, you'd have to pick your struggles wisely, meaning that you're not going to leave Nigeria without a plan. It does not make any atom of sense. I have heard people talk about traveling without plans, and I don't want to be the one to burst their bubbles or cram their style. So I just listen. My mind, I'm like, because if you're going to be a student, perfect, fine. And for those who go to school, that maybe you probably paid your, I think it's common with UK, you probably paid your way into UK, like with instrumental payment. Do you have a payment plan? Do you have plans on how to pay this back? Do you have plans on the job you're going to get, how much they pay you, how much you're able to save, how much you're able to fend yourself, their cost of living? Have you done all this research? These are things that you should do before you even leave the country. And if you're going there to work, have you found the job before you leave? I feel like if we want to have a better future for ourselves by leaving this country, we should do it in a very reasonable way. I'm not saying have all the millions in the world, and I'm not saying thousands in the world. All I'm saying is a concrete plan goes a long way in helping you achieve all your dreams that you need to achieve when you travel. So, for example, if you want to go through work, there's so many jobs that you can apply for online even before you go. Most especially if you're in the IT, even in the IT job path, if you're in the um, nursing or science courses, all those job paths, it's usually very easy for you to get a job. In social works as well, if you're in social works, there are jobs like some countries that I've seen, and even if you want to change career path, you can also opt for that. You're in HR, all those courses, all those career paths that are not really, that you can barely find um, a job for immigrants from here. You can go through school, right? Go through school, and because everybody's going to UK doesn't mean you should go to UK. There are affordable schools in other countries that you can consider. Poland is one of them. You can go through Poland, you can go through Romania, you can go through Ireland, you can go through some countries that just do your research. I feel like the reason why I brought this up is I had a conversation with somebody a few weeks ago, and I can't call it a conversation right now. We're just talking like a group of friends, and somebody brought it up on how by force by fire they must leave this country. And I sort of tried to bring it up that leaving this country is not the solution to our problems, right? Because at the end of the day, I saw one tweet one time, I told them last week, when somebody said, when you leave this country, you're leaving your families behind. Because except you're going with your entire family, then you're sorted. But if you're going on your own, or you're going with your immediate family, you still have your mother, your father, your siblings here. If anything goes wrong in Nigeria and affects them, it's affecting you one way or the other. I know it's more like, okay, yes, it's your life, it's you. Now you follow come, now you follow go. Meaning that you came to the world alone, you'll be alone, yes. But there's no way, if you're humane, that you'll be abroad and something bad is happening in Nigeria, you'll not be affected, right? So somehow, we still have a part to play in making this country better. And it's not by going abroad and becoming a nuisance there. I have to say that. It's not by going abroad and becoming a nuisance there. You have to have a plan. When I talk about the want to migrate and they don't have a concrete plan, they've not done their research on the country they want to migrate to, I find it very appalling. I find it very because you hear that, okay, you can actually go to school in the UK with about 1.5 million naira. And you think, oh, that's actually easy. So now you focus on looking for the 1.5 million naira. You have no plan on how to pay the rest. You have no payment plan on how to pay the rest. You've not started looking at the jobs they have in the UK that you think that you can apply for, that you're fit for. You don't know what the cost of living in the state you're staying in the UK. You don't know. You basically know nothing about all these things, right? Meanwhile, if you have a good grade, you can also apply for scholarships. And because you're not doing research, you're not open to these things, all you know is you don't leave the country. It doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. Moral of this conversation is that please do your research. There's a better life out of this life. So sad to say, but it's the truth. There's a better life out of Nigeria, and I tell anybody that cares to listen, if Japa is in your plans and you have opportunity to Japa, please Japa. It's very important. Like, it will actually go a long way. Even helping your family, it will go a long way. I know that life is not easy for us that are here. Life is not easy for those that are there. Part of adulting is understanding that your friends, your G's, your family members, every single person is going through something at the moment. You might think, oh, their own is easy. I know it's in this country. Or more, transitioning from a kind of society to another one is a lot of work. Work on your mental health, work on your emotional clinical, work on your finances. It's a whole lot. So you also have to consider these people. Forget the fact that, oh, you think that, okay, I'm taking pictures, they're posting, it's looking glamorous, the sky is blue, their picture looking pink and all of that. Out of that, like, if they really open up to you on things they have to do, the jobs that are available to them, how they have to cope with the studying style there, as opposed to the one they were used to almost all their life here in Nigeria, is totally different. And fitting in is not something that is easy. Fitting in, adjusting to a new life is not easy. Trust me, it is not in any way. I feel like I'm going to tag this post leaving the country. And if you are one of those people that when you saw leaving the country, like, oh, she's leaving the country, congratulations, thank you, future projection conversation. I say amen to every prayer that you made for me when you saw that. When you saw that I put leaving the country, you are genuinely happy for me. Amen. From your thoughts to God's ears. And you were like, something living in a mockful manner. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, if you see leaving the country and you thought, oh, she's leaving the country, wow, thank you. I said thank you in advance. I'm still here, but thank you in advance. Yeah, so I'm just talking adulting basically in this video. Adulting, talking about leaving the country, the trending topic if you ask me. very trending at the moment, and it's so good to see. It's so good to see. Like, progress is one thing like I love to see a lot, and I celebrate wins no matter how small. And living this country right now is a win. Talking about raising the funds for whatever you're going for, flights, proof of funds, accommodation, the money you're going to hold before you get a job, you didn't get a job from here, all those things. If you can raise that, you have done so well for yourself, and I'm happy for you. So don't forget, when you're traveling, if you have plans to travel, don't wait until, if you want to go in September, by now you should have actually dropped a plan. Do your research. By now you should know the school you want to apply to. You should know if they have scholarship for your grade or not. You should know the cost of living in the state that you're going to in abroad, or the country you're going to. You should familiarize yourself with a community that is there already. They have communities on LinkedIn, they have some on Facebook. I don't know how Facebook works, right? But then you can never tell. You start familiarizing yourself with your plan and start making plans, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's just the truth, right? And in case God has placed in your heart to carry me abroad, I'm very much open. But please note that we are two, except for my husband. Yeah, thanks. Thanks so for watching this video. If you're abroad and you have something to add to what I've said, please put it in the comment section. And if you're here with me in Nigeria and you have something to add as well, I would really love to hear from you. Please put it in the comment section. Do well to like this video, comment, share it, subscribe, and see you in my next video. Until then, lots of love. Bye.